Hi, I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, if you love a bite of red meat, you'll want to avoid a bite from a tick this summer. A new kind of tick disease is showing up in the South, and it could make you allergic to red meat. In fact, you may not even know it until you take a bite. The Lone Star tick has been found carrying the disease, and if you're bitten, it might itch, or you might show no symptoms at all. But within 2 weeks, a chemical from the tick's saliva could give you a severe allergic reaction to meat. That means swelling of the lips, tongue, and airways, which is so dangerous that victims will need to be taken to a doctor immediately. Officials say that so far, thousands of cases have been reported across the country. It's only July 11th, and there are now as many homicides in Chattanooga as there were total last year. On Thursday morning, a Gangster Disciple leader who called himself Hard to Kill was gunned down on Foul Street. Police found 22-year-old Dominic Wright dead on a front porch around 4 a.m. It was the city's 19th homicide of the year. Police say they don't know what the motivation was, but that it may be gang-related. Anyone with information is asked to call the police. The United Auto Workers is establishing a local union for Chattanooga's Volkswagen plant. The UAW says the move shows it's not giving up as it aims to eventually organize the factory. Local number 42 will be located on Bonnie Oaks Drive, but opponents say the move is just a show. After all, no employees will be required to join, and members won't be paying union dues. But UAW says it's been in discussions with Volkswagen, and it's confident the company will recognize the local union when a, quote, meaningful portion of the workforce signs up. Volkswagen, however, says there is no contract or formal agreement. A new breakfast restaurant will open on Gun Barrel Road in August. The Egg and I will debut in the first floor of a new 4-story office building across the street from Target. The restaurant can prepare eggs 41 different ways, and its menu will also feature other breakfast and lunch foods. It's been 2 years since the launch of Chattanooga's bike share, and the system is still struggling. The program is actually 90% below its projected goal. Currently, Bike Chattanooga has just over 500 annual members. The original goal was 5,000. The program still operates in the red, and the city says it has no plans to use taxpayer money to keep it afloat. Now, Councilman Yusuf Hakeem says the city needs to take a hard look at whether the system should continue. But the city says ridership is increasing, and it's considering extending the 60-minute riding limit between stations. The city says it may also add new stations closer to neighborhoods like Jefferson Heights, Alton Park, or Hill City. Ivy Academy in Soddy Daisy is getting a brand new home, and it's just across the street from its former location. The charter school is moving from portable trailers into a former strip mall it purchased. Now crews are almost done reconstructing the building into a new permanent location. The move will allow Ivy to increase its enrollment, and applications are being accepted for this coming school year. Finally, a police officer in Dalton helped save a Dalmatian hit by a car. An accident on Walnut Avenue left the dog with a broken leg. Officers were afraid that animal control would euthanize the dog, so Officer John Guerreri took the Dalmatian to a vet. He paid more than $400 from his own pocket to have the dog's leg put in a splint. This weekend, the dog will go to the Dalmatian Rescue of South Florida, where she'll serve as an ambassador for the organization. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 92 degrees. The low tonight will be around 69. That's it for today's newscast. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.